Hello guys, it's your friend Alex, the pretentious and politically incorrect friend you didn't know you needed. Now, my last video went over my own personal political ideology, contrarism. I explained some of the merits, I've looked at a little bit more onto that, perhaps in a later video, maybe this one, I don't know yet. But today I thought, people are really searching for their way in the world. People cling to their silly ideologies, thinking it'll save them from the inevitable pit of fire that awaits them after death. And thought I'd weigh my 2 cents in. Now, there are 2 different pills, or there's more, but there's 2 main pills that people often take in life, especially if you're familiar with the internet stuff. You probably know what I'm talking about. The blue pill and the red pill. And today I'm here to dissect both and explain why both are wrong and why you need to take the orange pill. Alright, let's begin on a brief history. So, obviously Matrix, obviously the stuff originated from the Matrix, but in 2006, an essay was made by the University of Colorado about the red pill, which is, it was some major Red Wing stuff, and obviously the red pill, nowadays is seen as the cool and based one, which is has some merit to it, and the blue pill is seen as the weak and beta one, Trump is the based, red-pilled, cool guy, and there's Biden, he's the weak liberal, it's, yeah. But, so it gained, over a decade, it gained a huge prominence online, so now everybody knows what you're talking about when you talk about the red pill and the blue pill, obvious. And then there are some other stuff, like the black pill and the white pill. Let me see. I'm looking at the Wikipedia page right now. Basically, the black pill and the white pill aren't really important, but what I want to talk about is the orange pill. Basically, just agree with what I say. Is kind of how the orange pill works. It's kind of like it's not really centrism, but might be the best way to compare it to something. Yeah, I'd see that. Red pill means you're on the more right side, and the blue pill means you're on the more left side. But the Awe-Lex pill is just being contrary. And people might hypothetically say to me, "Oh, Alex, why should I try the orange pill? What's so good about it exactly?" It was you may have tried the blue pill, you may have tried the red pill. It's just give the orange pill a try. It's okay to hate things, you don't have to like every piece of slop that's produced nowadays, every Disney Plus show, every, be a contrarian. You don't have to go see the new thing. For instance, Dune. I didn't have to go see that. My friends went to go see it. They didn't invite me or anything, but it's it's like Dune. It's the big thing that everybody's talking about. Oh, it's a great cinematography, great acting. It's who gives a frick? At the end of the day, it's just one of those things that'll be forgotten in a few weeks, and then people go back to saying, "What's Dune? Is that a clone of Star Wars?" Yeah, I pretty much agree with that. So basically, like I said, the orange pill is just being contrarianism, and I think if we can gather a solid enough community of us to where we can actively spread the orange pill in online discourse, I think we can gain some positive traction and see some positive results. It says sure, there may not be any evidence of it accomplishing anything, but my rebuttal is, have you tried it? You haven't tried being a contrarian. It's you tried everything else, you might as well, right? Anyway, so I also wanted to get into another cool thing about contrarianism, right? So I'm gonna say Marvel, for example. I kind of have an unpopular opinion in the, I guess in my circle about it. So when the original Marvel movies came out all the way until like Endgame, I was like, you know, I don't care about any of this, which is like which is completely unlike a lot of my peers. Like I didn't care for any of this. It was too popular, too mainstream. That you'd go outside, you see someone with a Captain America hat. It kind of pissed me off a little bit. But you know, ever since Marvel's kind of been falling off, I've kind of been getting into it. Or, well, not falling off, it's actually been getting better. But like everyone says, it's like, oh, Marvel's falling off as woke SJW stuff. It's like, honestly, it makes all the movies like cool comedy movies. I love it when the characters are like, behind you! He's behind me, isn't he? I love it! It's just delightful. It's like cool. It's like, woke Disney just doesn't see how it's like how they're like producing like a comedy franchise now. And honestly, I kind of dig the comedy because it's like self-deprecation, you know. Like people just don't give it enough credit, and I think I prefer watching Marvel a lot more. I didn't care for Endgame. I didn't care for the OG Marvel movies, but like the new stuff, like the Marvels, Madam Web, it's just also dang hilarious because you know what they're trying to do or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, so like there isn't any reason, like, if you guys want me to talk more about the orange pill and maybe some more of the specifics, let me know, because I don't know if I need to probably cultivate an audience before I dive deep into it. It's just something you guys might not understand. A couple of 3-year-olds that are watching. Also, I don't really have anything else. Well, I think I'm gonna head out, guys. Remember, leave the pack.